And we're back on the Farzy SMP. And oh boy, we got some major plans today. On this server, I've been spending most of my time building things for the community, like the public XP farm and the PvP dojo. But unfortunately, because of that, I have like no builds here. I have like 3 houses and 1 mansion, which is still pretty cool. But I gotta build a lot more. So today, we're gonna expand our empire and make a gigantic village. Now, before I build any actual buildings, the first thing on my agenda is to build a giant wall. That way, no intruders can get in or out of my village. Even though there's a giant invisible wall here on my land. But I don't care. My wall's gonna be cooler anyways. And lucky for me, my friend Dugnut made a giant quarry down here, so I actually have a ton of cobblestone already. Oh, I love not having to do any work. It's the best. And there we go. So the plan here was simple. I basically built a giant cobblestone square around my land and then began raising it up to form a kingdom-themed cobblestone wall. And I'm out of cobblestone. But on the bright side, we have a pretty big wall going around the entire perimeter. But unfortunately, my friend's quarry did not get the job done for me. We're gonna need some help. Everyone, I need a ton of cobblestone. Who wants to go mining with me? And send. Let's just fly to a secluded part of the world and find a big cave. Perfect. And now for the moment of truth. All right, the gang is all here. Everybody mine the cobblestone. Oh, this is perfect. Everyone's mining like crazy. So yeah, we spent about 30 minutes mining together until we had enough cobblestone. This is madness. I'm getting claustrophobic, but thank you guys. I appreciate it. Every time I put the cobblestone in the chest, I just get a bunch more in my inventory. And this is more like it. Back to work we go. And about 1 day later, we have some gigantic walls. Oh my gosh, guys, this thing took so long, and it was so big, in fact, I had to get help from other people to finish it. But finally, we have the walls done. And they are absolutely massive. Like, they're out of render distance massive. But I'm not gonna lie, the corners look a little bit bland and basic because it's just like a corner. So I might try and add some big towers here using more cobblestone. If I go like this and bring it this way, making a little circle shape, and we just raise this whole thing up a bunch. And how about that? I think that is a beautiful tower, beautiful shape, and most importantly, if we fly up here, we have friends up here. Hello, Will. Hello, Meg. But check it out. We got a place to hang out up here and like look into the distance, into the fog, stupid render distance. The idea is to have a giant watchtower in each corner, so it's kind of wonky, but it'll get the job done. And once again, I want to thank my helpers for helping me build all this, because I could not do this all myself. I am way too lazy. So with the walls out of the way, it was time for us to begin actually making buildings. After all, my goal is to transform my land into a giant kingdom/village. And funny enough, before the video actually started, I was already building a couple new things. Like this cool armory, this crane leading into a quarry, and a campfire. Yeah, I don't know why I built that last one. But regardless, we have many more ideas for things to build today, so let's get to work. So I started things off by chopping down some nearby trees and going into a mine to get even more cobblestone. Because if there's one thing we've learned today, it's that you can never have too much cobblestone. Oh, I hate mining. Okay, so what should our first building be? I don't want to build anything too crazy today because I already spent so much time making these walls. So maybe we do something simple like building a smeltery kind of a thing. I like that. And the cool thing about this whole kingdom project is I'm not gonna like plan the builds very much. I'm gonna kind of like wing it and just see if I can make some cool buildings every episode. And as time goes on, we'll have an amazing giant kingdom. So let's raise these pillars up a little bit and we connect them across. I think I see the vision here. Oh, well, I guess the world doesn't agree with my vision. I hate the rain so much. I don't know what inspired me to use white blocks, but I'm just making a really crazy build right now. And I love it. And just a few last details. What is going on down here? It looks like I found an underground supply of fuel. I have no clue what my friends do when I'm offline, so I'm not gonna question it. But okay, guys, here we are. This is the smeltery. And as you guys can see, there is so many small details here. Like, I really tried to go crazy with just making it look really, really fancy. I still need to do the inside, there's no furnaces in here. It's just an empty room. But I'll take care of that later. Oh, look, it's Dugnut. Hey, buddy, what do you think of the new place? Do you like it? I said, do you like it? I think he's AFK. Carrying on. Now, at this point, the plan was to go and make some more houses around the kingdom. But then I had a realization. I don't really want to build anything else right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do, but this thing took like a long time to build, and the walls took a long time to build. So instead, as I always do, why don't we go get some help for this? Does anyone want to help me build some houses? What could possibly go wrong? Okay, we got a few people here already, including Meg. But all right, guys, follow me this way. We're gonna build over here in this little general area. Okay, go. Build. Go do things. I don't know what's going on right now. They're just walking around. Update. They're still not moving. Guys, what's up? What's going on? Oh, progress is being made. I see shulker boxes full of wood. This is good. This is good. And as a matter of fact, I'll give them some materials myself because I'm a nice guy. And now we wait. And a couple hours later, we have 3 amazing buildings, I think. We're about to find out. Okay, first up, we got this beautiful building that is made of stone, and there's a spider eating that guy. That was strange, but hello there, sir. How you doing? Let's see what we have. Ooh, a little carpet, textured floors, a little cookery. Cookery, is that a word? I think it's called a stove. But ooh la la, this place is pretty sick, and oh, the attic is so cool. We got the glass. Well done, sir. Well done, Mr. Dragonhead. GG. What do we got next? Ooh, this one is interesting. Wildflower Ollie. Hello. This one is all kinds of detail. We got a little awning here. We got some moss, a little tower up there. Ooh. Okay, the inside's a little bit bland, but the outside is absolutely amazing, like 10 out of 10. So I say this is an amazing house regardless of the inside. Do not feel bad, Ollie. I love it. But in my free time, I might come in here and do a little bit of decorating. And finally, we have a really tall house. Oh, it's Meg's house. Hello, Meg. She's my editor. But let's see what you got in here. We got some chests, some anvils, some stuff. GG. And upstairs, ooh, an enchanting table, some pink beds. I like it. I am a fan. And the attic is a bunch of hey. But GG to everyone involved in this little house building thing. I really do appreciate it, but I have to judge them now and pick my favorite. I think my favorite is... I think it's Ollie's house. This one is by far my favorite. It has color, has texture, has dimension, and it has a little pathway too. So I say it is good. GG, Ollie. But this little build thing actually gave me a really good idea. I might start inviting people over randomly to come build a house in my kingdom. And by the end of it, you guys can all be a part of my home area, which will be really cool. So yeah, let's do that. So yeah, I'll try and make that a recurring thing. And before we end the episode, there was one final thing that I had to do. I had the cool idea of eventually putting some giant flags on each of the 4 towers in the corners of my kingdom. So we did a little competition on my Discord server for making the Farzy SMP flag. And I decided this flag was the winner. So very simply, I bought a whole bunch of teal wool and made a giant teal flag on each of the towers. But that's gonna be it from me today, so make sure to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye.